How's everyone doing? Today we're going to be talking about I got all these certifications, I have no experience, and how the hell am I supposed to land a cybersecurity job? Market says there's a whole bunch of vacancies, but then the other side of it is you don't have any experience. No one's hiring you. So even though they have all these vacancies, they're looking for professionals. They're looking for people who have experience. And I am going to be addressing one of the questions that were proposed to me on my last video about this individual's difficulties landing a job. And we're going to go over the question at hand, and here it is. It says, love the videos, I appreciate you so much. I'm currently unemployed, I have no IT experience, I've been getting as many certification as possible. I currently have Google technical support specialist and Google cybersecurity certification through Coursera. I'm going to be getting my security CompTIA certification. Next, do you think this could help me get a entry-level cybersecurity job? Well, in my honest opinion, yes and no. I know that doesn't help you much, but here's my reasoning for this. You can get your certification in, you have a few already, right? And you said that you're going to increase all that and by getting your security plus, right, from CompTIA. Now here's another thing I want you to get, and you should really consider getting, because although a lot of people are going to say that, cybersecurity, you don't need to have technical background, you can do certain aspects of cybersecurity without the techie stuff. I don't believe that. I'm definitely not an advocate for that. I feel like you need to have networking. So in regards to your CompTIA Security Plus, I suggest to you to get your Network Plus, or don't even bother with A Plus. That's too much hardware going on. I know you need to understand your gateways, your firewalls, your IP subnets. You need to understand your networking component. All right, because I just sat through a second interview and it was pretty technical. I got tripped up on a few things and I didn't expect it, but I got my way around it. And here's the thing, right? So you're having troubles trying to find a position with your lack of experience. I'm having trouble finding a position with my 10 plus years of experience. And that can go for anyone else that's watching this video or any other cybersecurity professional. Just because one company or organization does not hire you does not mean that you're not good, right? What's the purpose of you going to all these different interviews, and you have to sit through these positions to see if it fits you? Now, I know you may be a little desperate and you just want to get your feet wet, you want to start somewhere, because if you don't have the experience, no one's going to hire you. No one's going to hire you, you're never going to get the experience. Where is that balance? Where do you draw the line? So unfortunately, I started off as a network consultant many years ago, during the whole, even before the internet .com bubble burst, right? I was fortunate enough to experience the whole internet bubble popping, and I was in that midst of it, where anyone that knew anything about IT was hired right on the spot. Like if you knew how to like write or make a HTML web page, holy cow, you're being hired. You know how to put in an IP address in Windows, you're hired. It was such a wonderful and crazy time. But I was offered so much money for undergrad. I didn't even graduate. I didn't even have a diploma yet, which is insane, right? But turn around today, a lot of people are debating, should I have, more certifications, or should I have a degree? Well, I have both, right? I have a degree, I have the certifications. I don't have all the certifications, but I like to, I would say, challenge myself by getting certain certifications. I have the Security Plus. It's that, to me, that was many years ago, before they even implemented the whole 3 year it expires and then you have to renew it. I got into that way before that. But anyway, so my point is, what did I do? I was working literally for free. I was working for food when I was a networking consultant. It was a friend's consulting company. They had a whole bunch of clients, and I had to throw myself out there and say, they said, we're not paying you. We don't have that much money. We are a small consulting firm, but what we can do is accommodate you. And that was got me a car service ride home, bought me dinner, bought me lunch, bought me breakfast. I was like, all right, I could do this. And I was still in school. And that was the challenge, right? I was in school. As soon as I had a break or I got off class or I scheduled it where I had more time to pay attention to this. And I was learning computer science in school. And I was learning a lot of C++. I was learning about OSHA, what's safe and what's not safe, but nothing with networking. Back then, computer science was okay, we'll teach you how to, write HTML, make a website. We will teach you how to code in C++, but none of the other networking components of it. No networking routers, no switches, no hubs. Back then, during that time was still, the vampire taps, coaxial cables, and all these legacy stuff. T1s were like $2,000-$3,000 a month. T1, 1.55 megabytes per second. That's the download speed. Upload speed was even less if you didn't have a full T1. So I was working for food. Now, I'm not telling you to go work for food. I don't know how old you are. I don't know your age. I don't know when you graduated or if you graduated from school, but there are groups, there are internships, there are certain things to assist you in this avenue. I don't know what state you're in. I don't know what city you're in, but I would say look up, possibly make a very professional page on LinkedIn. All right. And put your skill sets there, your certifications, what you learned. Build a home lab just to experience the troubles that you may encounter, because there's no perfect world. In a textbook, everything is perfect, right? Do this, do this, do this, answer the questions, you get them right, continue on. But when you build a home lab such as these, you start learning things. You start encountering issues, because nothing is ever perfect, right? I've had many issues where I installed the software, I'm following some guy on YouTube, and it doesn't work. What the hell is going on, right? Is it am I not assigning the permission correctly? Is the IP not in the same subnet, or it's not in the same VLAN? So many components of it. You do that, that's your real life experience, right? Join some groups. Reddit has groups, Facebook has groups. Join them. Talk the lingo, and speak about what's current today, what's going on. Like, if there is a ransomware, how to detect ransomware, things like that are relevant today, right? Some of the 0 days that are happening. Look up Mandiant's website. Look up Sans. Sans is amazing on YouTube. They have so many free courses. And there's another one that's probably going to be a lot of debate against this one. EC Console has like a community YouTube page that teaches things. I'm not saying they're great, but it's the concepts, right? Everything, all that information is there, and it's related for today's world, right? We're not talking about from the 90s or the early 2000s. It's everything that's relevant for today. What's a SIM? What's a SOAR? And EDRs. Why don't we use antivirus anymore? Because it's legacy stuff. It's old, right? And you got to learn how to talk those things. You have to speak about it more. So going back to the question is, again, certifications are great, but the certification is all text on a book. You need to start building out a lab, or join a group and start simulating things. Throw in Kali Linux on a VM somewhere on one of your machines, or different flavors of Linux, depending on what it is that you want to do or what you're trying to accomplish. All right. So I hope that answered your question. I appreciate you coming here and telling me that you love the video. That means so much to me as a small channel, as small as mine. So please remember to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys again soon.